Why INFJs are so intellectual. INFJ is a personality that is considered highly intellectual, and most people even envy them because they're literally on the top of their game. If people are not really like regular people, and they have their unique qualities that make them so special. They are inherently smarter as compared to people belonging to other personalities, which is what makes them so irresistible and significant. But why exactly are they so intellectual? Want to know more about it? Watch this video till the very end to find out. But before we get into it, make sure to like this video, subscribe to our channel, and hit the bell icon to get the latest updates from our channel. 1. Emotional intelligence. INFJ are emotionally intelligent people, and their biggest quality is that they thrive on other people's emotions too. They don't just feel the emotions of their fellows, but they can actually experience them in their body, which is what makes them so intellectual and emotionally intelligent. They are so intellectual because they have the power of being super empaths. Whenever you will feel sad around them, they'll feel that sadness too, just as much as you do. However, they don't respond and feel everyone's emotions. This response will only happen if they're closer to the person and to the strangers. They're mostly perceptive, but don't feel the emotions with intensity. 2. Rationality. INFJ people are not from those who decide things quickly and impulsively. They are very rational, which is yet another reason why they are considered superior intellectuals. They run every possible scenario through their mind before finally making a decision. This habit of constantly putting your mind through a series of multiple scenarios also makes them quite intelligent, and the decisions they make in the end are quite accurate most of the time. INFJs are emotional people, but that does not mean that they lack rational thinking. In fact, they are capable of taking very aware decisions. They perfectly balance their emotional and rational side so they don't collide, and this balance keeps them right on track of being highly intellectual and intelligent. It is because of their decision-making skills that most people think that INFJ people should be leaders because they always think things through. 3. Vocal. INFJ are also very vocal about things that bother them. They're just not the type of people who could sit silently and let others take advantage of them. INFJ are the most introverted type of people, and they usually avoid conflict. But if they have to fight for their principles, they'll do it without giving it a second thought. They are a lot different from ordinary people because they don't see the world from a biased lens, and when they see anything wrong happening, they don't just stay silent. Being vocal is what makes them so intellectual, because they can give words to what they're feeling, and there really is nothing better than that. They can also identify problems faster than any other person would do, and they always have a solution because it's in their nature. They are made to be the saviors, but not in an alpha way, but in their own intellectual way. Being vocal might not be that big a deal today, but expressing your thoughts helps your brain nourish, and it also gives you confidence and motivation. So, INFJ becomes more and more intellectual every day. 4. Reading. INFJ people tend to read a lot. We know that reading usually is a personal preference, but mostly INFJs are fond of reading. So, you might see a book in their hand wherever you go, even to parties and while traveling, which might be a surprise to you, but it is quite normal to them. They are not excited by things like shopping and football, but they are excited by the sound of turning pages. This habit of constant reading from an early age is what helps INFJ become highly intellectual and have so much information about human behaviors and human nature. It would not be wrong to say that INFJ read humans, not just books. They understand the personality of people, and they become aware of what humans are capable of doing with the help of books. So, they would prefer books over hanging out with you any day. Don't get offended, because it's pretty normal for them, as they tend to avoid crowded places. 5. Perception. The sense of perception of INFJs is very strong. They are not just good at interactions, but they also can read people better than any other personality group. Because they can connect with people on an emotional level, it's easier for them to read everyone's emotions. They can also figure out what someone might be thinking just by having a little chat with them, because they're highly perceptive, and they know when to use this skill. Though this perception does not work on its own, they also need emotional intelligence to identify and read people's minds. We just assume that someone does not like us because we're getting negative vibes from them. But in INFJ's case, the negative vibes are quite legitimate. They could actually feel the negative energy because of their ability to understand and read people. This perception helps them a lot with their intellectual, and they are so knowledgeable mainly because they've been talking to people and analyzing them since forever, So now, it is just not that big a deal for them. 6. Flexible. INFJ are highly flexible people, and they adjust to all situations. No matter where you take them, they will learn to adjust according to that place and learn new things from there. This constant learning is what makes them so intelligent and knowledgeable at young ages. They could be highly outgoing or introverted and shy at the same time, which could be confusing for a lot of people, but it should be noted that INFJs are highly adaptable, so they quickly analyze and learn from their surroundings, and then try to adjust in it. During the process, they learn a lot of new things, and while most people would not pay that much attention to details, INFJs actually do, which is why they are considered the most intellectual group from all the personalities present. INFJ also do not throw a lot of tantrums your way, and they are very simple and straightforward beings that just need honesty. They could be the best of friends for you if only you stay honest with them, and the friendship with an INFJ is a friendship forever, because they're not like regular people, and you won't have to bring them expensive gifts just to please them. So, do you think INFJ people are actually intellectual? Or these are all just speculations? Tell us in the comment section. Also, don't forget to like this video, subscribe to our channel, and hit the bell icon to get the latest updates. We'll see you in the next video. Till then, adios from our side.